jolly. You want to bedu. It's time to jolly. Come make we enjoy. Didi Dynasty is a place for the big boys, big girls, top notch. Many things they happen. From Monday to Sunday, every day na jolly. World class events Saturday. Rooftop bar, gold lounge, black lounge, nightclub, live band, DJ, comedians and musicians. All of them yapa hey, see. What kind of food, what kind of drinks? Barbecue, potaki, shawarma, pizza, missiles, popcorn, ice cream, and game house. You go swim tired, swimming pool, children's paradise, game house. Oh yeah, what thing they do? The dance is the best for entertainment. You want to jolly, you want to bedu, it's time to jolly. Come make we enjoy. Welcome to Didi Dynasty, another arm of Hotel Doris Day Limited, the pride of Edo State.
Edo University, Iyamo, a first-class university and a destination for young leaders determined to rule their worlds in their various fields of endeavor. At Edo University, Iyamo, we have a commitment, and it is to see that your future is not at any point on lockdown. With an affordable and flexible payment system, you can be sure of studying that your dream course in our beautiful and serene environment. So, join us as we conduct our supplementary admission on Thursday, the 11th of February, 2021. For further inquiries, visit our website on www.edouniversity.edu.ng/admissions to fill your forms today. Edo University, knowledge for development.
For over 40 years, the pioneer transport company in executive land transport in Nigeria, Efosa Express and FX Executive is the name. Travel in style and comfort. FX Executive is truly an executive transport with international dimensions. You can travel across Nigeria and to Accra, Ghana in comfort, aircraft style, personal USB charging port in our freezing cool luxurious buses. We introduce luxurious buses to the south. Travel from any of our ultra-modern terminals from Benin to Lagos, either at our newly renovated terminal at Iyaro or FX02 Uselu Lagos Road or Ramat Park office. In Lagos, our stations are at Ojota, Yaba, Yanokwaja, Ojodu Bega. Travel Benin straight to Accra, Ghana, or from Lagos to Accra, Ghana. FX Executive, setting the pace in executive travel.
Tonight, Bendel Feeds and Flour Mill Ewu gutted by fire. First memorial lecture in honor of First Minister of Science and Technology focuses on need for adequate government policy on education. Plus, Deputy Governor trains with Bendel Insurance team ahead of Saturday's encounter against Joy Cometh of Lagos. A very good evening to you. Glad to have you join us tonight on the Main News Bulletin. I am Agatha Egwari Ojo. You're welcome. An early morning fire outbreak in Benin has rendered about 10 persons homeless in the metropolis. Judah Weke visited the scene of the inferno for a situation report.
Gladys Amu, a single mother of two who solely provides for herself and her children, is an occupant of this house, which has been gutted by fire. Nothing, she says, she could recover.
I heard my neighbor shouting, "Fire, fire, fire, fire." Before we could come outside, the whole passage, everywhere was filled with smoke. The only thing I could bring out was my two children I dragged out. I did not bring anything. All my property burned, and I'm a single mother.
They called me on phone while I was on my way going to work. I should come. That fire have burned the house. So I said, okay. So when I came here, I saw the whole place, everywhere was burnt, including my room. I did not pick anything from my room. I'm here with my working clothes and my phone because I did not sleep out last night.
The house, a 10-room bungalow popularly called Face Me I Face You, is situated at number 19 Igbinobaro Street off Godwin Abbey Road on Sapele Road, Benin City. The occupants allege that the fire started from the room of one of the tenants whose appliances were on in his absence.
The guy is not around. He's a cab man. They said he went for a cab. He used to walk all through the night. So it's like he did not off his electronics and the light was fluctuating off and on. So I believe that was how the something catch fire and affect all of us.
So I don't know why we breached the light inside the guy room when we saw fire. Like my school results, my ID card, most of my property, my teddy, fridge, everything got burnt. Like all my clothes, I didn't bring anything out. It's just this one I'm putting on.
The fire incident, which started at about 5 o'clock this Thursday morning, was put out by fire service officials, who the tenants say arrived at the scene an hour after the inferno. In Benin, Jude Aweke, NTA News.
Also, the Bendel Feeds and Flour Mill, Ewu, Edo State, was gutted by fire in the early hours of today. Sylvester Imokwede reports.
Bendel Feeds and Flour Mill, Ewu, Edo State, was gutted by fire in the early hours of today. The inferno was occasioned by uncontrolled bush burning, which led to the destruction of property worth millions of naira within the premises of Bendel Feeds and Flour Mill, Ewu, which has been undergoing massive renovation. Some sympathizers and eyewitnesses who made effort to put out the fire said the inferno was as a result of bush burning close to the flour mill. They decried the spate of bush burning being experienced within the locality and advised those involved in the act to desist from it, as it has done more harm than good.
We have tried fire service. This is the one that we can do. We have tried. We have tried already. We have tried.
No maintenance, nothing. It's just like a death, as if nobody is living here at all.
So,
this is a 15th session sustained us for almost 10 years. When I was a worker here, I worked here as a receptionist. All I did me sustain us. Huh? Nothing. See, look at.
The fire come from bush. We try to fresh water, nothing. We even use fire as the bush and from the people. You don't see the hostel, the building now. One of the building, what to collide. If you enter inside now, you see everywhere. The thing is burning.
Effort to reach the fire service by management of the mill proved abortive, as there are no functional fire service operators within the area. In Ewu, Sylvester Imokwede, NTA News.
And to Delta State now, the new Commissioner of Police, Ari Mohammed Ari, says community policing is key to effective policing. He has toured all area commands in the state. Rosemary Omani reports that he was in Sapele Area Command.
Achieving a more peaceful state where Deltans can sleep with their 2 eyes closed and businesses thrive without hindrance from any criminal is the topmost priority of the new police boss. And one of the strategies in actualizing this objective is by visiting all area commands to solicit partnership with communities, especially their royal fathers and other stakeholders in crime fighting.
We have to encourage them. We cannot police alone. We need their support. We need everything humanly possible. All we are set to achieve is to take Delta State to a greater height.
Sapele Area Commander, Assistant Commissioner of Police, Sani Nufawa, thanked the CP for his presence, also alerting him that Sapele is a volatile area with high rates of heinous crimes, which, according to him, is always under control under his watch.
I appraise the security situation and come up with the following pragmatic and proactive measures. 1. Establishment of strategic and well-manned nipping point on all exit routes from the various divisions.
CP also visited the Roje of Okpe, His Royal Majesty Ore I, Major General Felix Mojaperuo, for same purpose.
Cultism is a serious problem here. We have their own vigilante, the way, based on the IG's instruction, the community will tell the names of the people. These are the people who want to vigilante. They will give it to the district head, who will now take the names to the DPO to investigate them.
CP Ali also attended the burial of Governor's father, Pa Ato Okore Okowa, to commiserate with the governor and family. Rosemary Omani, NTA News.
You're watching the Main News Bulletin on NTA Benin. We are streaming live on our YouTube channel, NTA Benin. You can subscribe, get news stories that you missed, or watch our other programs. We are also on other social network platforms. We're on Facebook, like us, NTA Benin, or follow our Twitter handle at NTA Benin 1. More reports after this break. Do stay.
Hey, my people, wahala dey for town o. Una never hear say na double wahala na im coronavirus carry come for this second wave? Upon the many people wey coronavirus don kill, the corona wey dey town now use 4 times bad pass the first one o. So government say make we all dey wear face mask. No be just to put the face mask for face o. You must wear your face mask take cover your nose and mouth. Na offense if you no wear your face mask outside your house. Government sef don dey catch and punish people on top this matter. Wash your hands always with soap under running water. Maintain social distance, especially for church and mosque or market. Government say make plenty people no gather o. Remember say government don ban public swimming pool and pool party for now. Curfew na still 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. Monitoring committee dey o. I beg make dem no carry you go court. Stay safe. Na Edo State government na im bring una this message o.
Next time you visit the ancient city of Benin, 2 things will excite you: the warmth and welcome of its people, and of course, the class and style of its hospitality business. Randeki Gold, home of hospitality like no other, located in one of the most serene environments in the ancient city, truly classy and exquisite with world-class facilities, fully equipped digital multipurpose hall with life-size, ultra-high definition LED screen, 180 square meters king-size swimming pool with bubble bath, enough to leave you breathless. The exotic Ariel's Bistro and Grill restaurant with variety of continental dishes, especially some of the rarest delicacies you can find in town. Fact is, a visit will truly convince you that we are gold. Rendeki Gold is the gold wing of the prestigious Rendeki Royal Hotel at 6 Uhenuyi Street off Ihama and Boundary Roads, GRA Benin City. www.rendekihotels.com. Rendeki Gold, our hospitality is gold.
This is not just a hotel. It's a resort, a place where luxury, class, and hospitality meets. It's not just 4 walls. It's a reinvention. It's an idea that relaxation should be brilliant. We offer world-class services that makes the experience unforgettable. Edo Heritage Hotel, you can't get it better.
We technical, no good chill about generator. Country people like him and die don't let down. With we technical life code, yeah. Generator for your house, office, and industry. Now we technical company you go. For cheap, affordable price for different size and brand of quality generator. When they no sumo generator, London Becky saw me fire.
79, 81, 83 Mission Road, Benin City. Now everything about generator.
Thank you for staying tuned, and now to business. Nigeria exits recession. Real GDP grew by 0.11% in fourth quarter and 1.92% in full year 2020. Plus, investors lose 132.42 billion naira as Nigeria Stock Exchange All-Share Index dips further by 0.63% amidst positive market turnover. Adogbeju Jigba is our guide.
Equities market closed this Thursday on a negative note as Nigerian Stock Exchange All-Share Index depreciated by 0.63% to close at 40,201.19 basis points as against 0.07% depreciation recorded previously. Its year-to-date returns currently stands at 0.15%. Market breadth closed negative as RT Briscoe led 10 gainers as against 30 losers, topped by UPL at the end of Thursday's session, and improved performance when compared with previous outlook. Market turnover closes positive as volume moved up by 74.56% as against 31.49% downtick recorded in previous session. FNBH, Zenith Bank, and Dang Sugar were the most active to boost market turnover. Guarantee and FBNH topped market value lists. Beja leads the list of active stocks that recorded impressive volume spike at the end of Thursday's session. Here is a graphic presentation of market activities. In Benin, Adogbeji Ojegba, NTA News.
Now, the basis of any knowledgeable society is constant innovation and new discoveries. Now, this is why experts are suggesting the need to give priority to research and development if there must be advancement. Now, in this report, Dennis Temple samples opinions of people on the place of research in national development and suggestions on ways to improve on this.
In every society, there are development challenges, things that are not yet known regarding why they occur, their consequences, and how to prevent them always pose greater challenge. Hence, research becomes very crucial. People have the view that research has not been given its rightful position, considering that problems are multiplying by the day. Universities, which are looked upon to lead in research and innovation, contribute very small aspects essential for national development. In University of Benin, for instance, the number of research work done, the university says, fall far below expected for many factors.
We have not put research as a priority in this country because we think we know, but the truth is that what we know is not really the answer of what we ought to know, and therefore we prefer solutions based on our whims and caprices. We make recommendations based on man or man. We choose our friends, our brothers to be in positions because we have not yet conducted research to know what would be the best fit for the country.
To deal with these factors, a multidisciplinary research approach is suggested in order to break even.
Research is no longer one-sided. If you're going to get a solution to a problem, you need the perspective of many persons. And so when you bring together these disciplines, you do a multidisciplinary research. A case in point was during the COVID-19 outbreak. We knew we needed to do something about testing for COVID-19, especially the confirmatory test. And so we collaborated with the University of Benin Teaching Hospital to do a COVID-19 testing center. So that's one of the major outcomes here from SERI.
The people say there is need to invest in research and allocate significant proportion of national budget towards research development, as well as building new generation of researchers who will bridge the communication gap between researchers and end users.
So it lies both with the researchers who may not know how to communicate their research findings to relevant policymakers, but also the policymakers who are too busy to read basic scientific information. And they also have the idea. If, for example, you tell them, oh, this is how we should do it in a very equitable and judicial manner. No, they would like to do it because the political situation does not allow them to do something other than what they are talking about.
Supporting research development, they say, is key towards taking a leap in technology and national economic development. In Benin, Dennis Temple, NTN News.
To COVID-19 update now. The Nigeria Center for Disease Control (NCDC) has confirmed 869 new cases of infection in the country. The new cases are reported from 24 states and the FCT. Lagos has 229, Rivers 79, Taraba 73, Oyo 66, Ogun 60, the FCT 58, Plateau 56, Kwara and Ondo 38 each, Ondo 24, Kano 24, Nasarawa 21, Abia and Akwa Ibom 19 each. Other states like Cross River reported 10 new cases, Delta 9, Benue 8, Ekiti and Borno 6 each, Katsina 4, Bauchi 3, Bayelsa and Zamfara 1 each. So far, total number of infections now 149,369, while patients discharged 125,722 and deaths recorded 1,787. The concluding segment of the news comes right after this break. Do stay with us.
Please until Signature Hotel. Please until Signature Hotel. Our place of hospitality in the heart of Benin City. Please until
Pleasant Hill Signature Hotel, a place of hospitality in the heart of Benin City, located at 134 Akpakpavo Road, Benin City, Edo State, or call 0528 40557 or 081 36 3908.
Please until Signature Hotel. Please until Signature Hotel. A place of hospitality.
Our own problem na road.
But we sef not get light.
Make una hold am there. How government wan take know wetin everybody want sef? That na why government bring this better program wey they call data to make Edo great again. Na this better program government go take get better information to plan and to do plenty projects. This information so na they want to help people for their business. Those wey no fit work, dem go use am to take properly number houses, name street, and make sure say development reach everywhere for we state. Plus other better things. E get people wey government go dey send from house to house for all the local government to collect this information. Abeg, when we see them, make we cooperate with them. Because without better data and information, no government fit plan well for im people. Una know say this our government for Edo State won't make life better for all we people.
This message is brought to you by the Edo State government.
St. Regis Hotels and Resorts. Come have a taste of class and quality. Exclusive VIP suites and resorts in GRA, Benin City. Experience paradise in comfort. Come live in your dream home of luxury.
St. Regis Hotels and Resorts at number 7 Osaigede Street off Upper Adesua, GRA, Benin City. For reservations, call 08-1800-00956.
Better motor when they chip yo, when they waka jeje, steady yo. Na sempe, those motos na sempe oh, sempe. From Warri to Legacy yo, na sempe. From Onitsha to Legacy, yeah, sempe. Benin to Legacy yo, na sempe. Because some people beg out Jota oh, sempe. Yapa idi oro, na sempe. Another one straight to Antonio Chodio, sempe. Plus my two oh, na sempe. Fast theory straight to Maryland oh, sempe. Cement plus Yana Baja oh, na sempe. Maza and boss wedging oh, sempe.
Godiedosa Motors, the Sempe people, they didn't know down the road for Benin City.
Sempe, sempe, sempe.
Godiedosa Motors, you na Sempe.
Thank you for staying on. Lack of adequate policy program by the federal government has been identified as a major development problem in the educational and economic sectors in Nigeria, especially during the temporary lockdown occasioned by coronavirus pandemic in 2020. This is the view of the Vice Chancellor of Ambrose Ali University, Ekpoma, Professor Ignatius Onimawo, at the first memorial lecture of Professor Emmanuel Emovon held at the University of Benin. Eugenia Ndubisi has details.
Topic of the lecture is COVID-19 in a leap year, educational and economic matters arising. The guest lecturer, Professor Ignatius Onimawo, represented by the Deputy Vice Chancellor Academics, Ambrose Ali University, Ekpoma, Professor Frederick Igene, noted that the temporary closure of institutions across Nigeria without adequate policy programs affected the development of various institutions, the students, and the lecturers. This, he said, created a gap between the haves and the have-nots in society, as only students from rich homes have access to internet facilities for digital learning during the COVID-19 lockdown in 2020.
Temporary school closures mean educators, founders, and policymakers are rethinking the way education is delivered and assessed by students, not only on the educational and economic activities of Nigeria, but the entire globe. And if serious measures are not taken to control it, the world will face more serious consequences.
The Vice Chancellor of University of Benin, Professor Lilian Salami, described late Professor Emovon as a worthy Nigerian whose contributions to nation building cannot be easily forgotten.
As an institution that not only uplifts the standards of teaching and learning, but also contributes to the development of the Nigerian society through robust and thought-provoking discourse that are geared towards preferring solutions to issues of utmost importance to our national existence. The universe of the universe, as we pride ourselves, also prides itself as a citadel that brings the best out of the people and spares no effort to reward hard work as well as celebrate role models.
Some family members of late Professor Emovon and others described the lecture as timely, as award of 100,000 naira will be given to the best graduating student from the Department of Chemistry, University of Benin, for the period of 10 years.
I feel happy, I feel sad. I miss my husband because he died at all this time. So, but the lecture was fine. It was very inspiring. I will thank the Vice Chancellor for putting the lecture in place.
The lecture highlighted all the
the cons, the negatives of the impact of this pandemic on education and economy.
Late Professor Emmanuel Emovon served the nation at various capacities. He was the pioneer Minister of Science and Technology from 1985 to 1989, Vice Chancellor, University of Jos, among others. He died on the 18th of February 2020 at the age of 91. In Benin, Eugenia Ndubisi, NTA News.
And Governor Godwin Obaseki has mourned the passing of the former head of service and secretary to Edo State Government, Dr. Simon Imwekeme. In a statement by the secretary to the state government, Sergeant Ugie, the governor said he received with deep shock the news of the death of a man he described as an administrative colossus who impacted positively on all spheres of public service, having served under 4 military administrators and 3 civilian governors. He expressed deep condolences with the family, with the wife, children, and entire Imwekeme's family and the public service, praying God to grant them fortitude to bear the loss. Dr. Simon Imwekeme joined the then Bendel State Public Service in 1988 as a consultant pediatrician. He held several positions in the hospital's management board and was appointed permanent secretary in 1999. He was head of Edo State Civil Service from 2005 to 2011 and appointed secretary to Edo State Government, a position he held till November. And that concludes our package tonight. Thank you for watching. Good evening.